for the This Is Wrexham. Thanks, Mick. Here we go. Set to go. Thanks, Mick. Here we go. Set to go. They're off for the This Is Wrexham Junior National Hunt Flat Race that rounds out Wrexham Day, and Portetta, market drifter, but straight into the lead with the previous racecourse experience to Sir Hobnob, another of those who's had a run, racing handy in second, the red and black. And then Half Pint Annie in a green and white jacket. Portetta just briefly a little wide going into the first turn. Ponder Replay, yellow, black and green silk settling towards midfield, racing wide into the turn with Haymax in the pink and green up the inner, Eagle Encore the maroon and blue between horses, and then Batara, who's towards the left on straightening, the dark blue and pink for Robbie Dunn, and Vesalius, red sleeves Isabel Ryder, just about last in a very well concert up field as they move up towards the top of the straight for the first time. And it's Portetta, the orange cap for Paddy Hanlon, with only a small advantage now to Half Pint Annie, the diminutive filly towards the outer, a very close second. And then Sir Hobnob, tracked through by Ponder Replay and Haymax, who races upsides Eagle Encore. Batara is wide of that pair, and Vesalius looking on as they slide under the judge with a circuit ahead of them, and Portetta leads them into the next turn. To Half Pint Annie, Sir Hobnob, red jacket around the inner. And then Ponder Replay in fourth place to Haymax in the pink and green, Batara in the pink and blue, and Eagle Encore between that pair, and Vesalius still just last of a very well grouped up field. And they've gone through more than 3/4 of a mile now, so heading steadily to the halfway point. Taken there by Portetta, who was away sharply and so far has made every inch of the running from the front. To Half Pint Annie in the green and white, and Sir Hobnob pretty much disputing second. Ponder Replay is riding behind him, the hooped cap for Toby Wint, looking to bookend the card with a double on what has been a landmark day for him, having ridden out his £3 claim earlier. Batara is weighted with under Robbie Dunn, the dark blue and pink. Haymax saving ground right around the inner at the halfway point, the pink and green for Paul O'Brien. Few signs of inexperience for Eagle Encore, having to be chased along by Adam Wedge, has drifted back to dispute last place with Vesalius. But there's still little more than 7 or 8 lengths covering the entire field as they set off across the back straight and on towards the final 3/4 of a mile. Portetta to Half Pint Annie, Sir Hobnob, Ponder Replay. Batara out wide, Haymax up the inner. And then Vesalius and the still nudged along Eagle Encore as they travel on down now towards the final 5 furlongs. Portetta still with a small advantage, but it's only 3/4 of a length to Half Pint Annie. So Hobnob on their tails in third place, then a further half length to Ponder Replay. Batara with the pink cap is a close fifth, being followed by Haymax, and then the still nudged along Eagle Encore, who's working hard to hang on in there. Vesalius just about last, and they're about to swing for home, heading now deep inside the last half mile. Portetta still with the advantage, trying to draw the finishing sting from her rivals here. Paddy Hanlon aboard Portetta to Half Pint Annie, ridden along in close attendance. Then Sir Hobnob right around the inside. Batara still edging closer out wide. Robbie Dunn now crouching low, the pink cap. Haymax trying to thread through in behind in the pink and green. On towards the last quarter mile. Portetta being chased hard by Sir Hobnob, who now comes out of the pack. Batara a couple of lengths away. Haymax is staying on in behind. Could still be a threat, but needs a bit of daylight. Hemmed in by Sir Hobnob, who's moved through to challenge Portetta. Inside the furlong, Sir Hobnob from Portetta. Haymax plugging on down the outer. Sir Hobnob in front, driven out by Jamie Brace, and doing best here. Jamie will bag a double. Sir Hobnob takes it from Haymax in second, Portetta back in third, and Batara in fourth.